Have you ever heard of a treasure so vast it could rewrite the history books? A fortune of gold, jewels, and priceless artifacts worth hundreds of billions, even trillions of dollars? This isn't a pirate tale or a Hollywood movie plot. This is the story of Yamashita's gold, a legendary treasure allegedly hidden in the Philippines by Japanese forces during the final chaotic days of World War II. It's a saga of war, conquest, and a desperate hunt that continues to this very day. So, who was Yamashita? General Tomoyuki Yamashita, known as the Tiger of Malaya, was a formidable Japanese Imperial Army general. As the Allied forces, led by General MacArthur, closed in on Japan in 1945, Yamashita was tasked with defending the Philippines. But according to the legend, he had another secret mission: to safeguard the accumulated plunder from across Southeast Asia. For years, the Japanese army had systematically looted nations like Malaya, Singapore, Burma, and Indonesia, stripping them of their national treasures, gold reserves, and religious artifacts. Imagine entire vaults emptied, temples stripped bare, and private fortunes seized. The sheer scale of this plundering, known by the code name Golden Lily, is mind-boggling. The plan was to ship this immense wealth back to Japan to fund the war effort. But as the war turned against them, with American submarines sinking Japanese ships left and right, getting the treasure home became impossible. The Philippines, with its thousands of islands and deep, complex cave systems, became the perfect, desperate choice for a hiding place. The legend says that under General Yamashita's command, Japanese soldiers, along with prisoners of war, were forced to dig hundreds, if not thousands, of secret tunnels and chambers across the archipelago. They say over 175 sites were prepared. They would deposit the gold bars, crates of diamonds, and golden Buddha statues, and then, to keep the locations secret forever, the entrances were dynamited. Tragically, it's believed that the engineers and prisoners who knew the locations were often sealed inside with the treasure, becoming its first and most silent guardians. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? A treasure protected by the very ghosts of those who buried it. After the war, General Yamashita was tried for war crimes and executed in 1946. He reportedly went to his grave without ever revealing the specific locations of the treasure, if he even knew them all. His silence only fueled the legend. Did the secret of this unimaginable fortune die with him, or was he simply a figurehead, his name forever attached to a treasure he may have only overseen from a distance? This is where our story takes a wild turn, from historical legend to a modern-day treasure hunt. Enter Rogelio Roxas, a humble Filipino locksmith and amateur treasure hunter. In the 1970s, Roxas claimed he had found a portion of Yamashita's treasure. He said he had obtained a map from the son of a Japanese soldier. The map led him to state land near the city of Baguio. After months of digging, he broke into a sealed tunnel system. Inside, he described finding bayonets, samurai swords, radios, and the skeletal remains of soldiers in Japanese uniforms. But that wasn't all. In a deeper chamber, Roxas claimed he discovered a solid gold Buddha statue, about 3 feet high and weighing a metric ton, along with crates filled with gold bars. He managed to move the Buddha and a small number of gold bars back to his home. But news of such a find travels fast. Roxas's story goes that men claiming to be from the military, under orders from then-President Ferdinand Marcos, raided his house, beat him, and confiscated the golden Buddha and the gold. What followed was a decades-long legal battle. Roxas sued the Marcos estate, and in a landmark decision years later, a Hawaiian court awarded him a staggering sum, acknowledging the validity of his claim. Though he passed away before he could see the final verdict, his story gave the legend of Yamashita's gold its most compelling piece of evidence. Was the Buddha that Roxas found the real deal? And if it was just a fraction of the total hoard, what else is still out there? The Roxas case opened the floodgates. Since then, thousands of treasure hunters, both local and international, have flocked to the Philippines, armed with old maps, metal detectors, and an unshakable belief in the gold. They've tunneled into mountainsides, explored underwater caves, and even dug up private backyards. Some have lost their life savings, and tragically, some have lost their lives in tunnel collapses or accidents. The Philippine government has had to regulate these treasure hunting activities, requiring permits and a share of any potential fines. So, does Yamashita's gold really exist? Skeptics argue it's a myth, a grand conspiracy theory born from wartime chaos and wishful thinking. They point out that transporting and hiding such a massive amount of gold under constant Allied attack would have been a logistical nightmare. They suggest the stories were perhaps exaggerated or even fabricated by President Marcos himself to cover up his own hidden wealth. Could the entire legend be a smokescreen for a different kind of plunder? Yet, the believers remain steadfast. They point to declassified documents that allude to the Golden Lily operation. They share stories passed down through generations of villagers who saw Japanese soldiers digging in secret. And they hold up the case of Rogelio Roxas as undeniable proof. For them, the question isn't if the treasure exists, but where. The search for Yamashita's gold is more than just a quest for riches. It's a search for a final missing chapter of World War II history. It's a story about the lingering scars of war, the depths of human greed, and the powerful allure of the unknown. It represents a hope for some, a dangerous obsession for others, and a fascinating mystery for all of us. Whether it's a fact or a well-crafted fiction, the legend continues to capture the imagination, whispering of a golden fortune still waiting, silently, beneath the soil of the Philippines. What do you think? Is this one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of all time, or just a captivating folktale? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more historical mysteries. See you next time.